After Paul gives the instructions and reasoning for Christian head covering, he says, "But if anyone wants to argue about this, I simply say that we have no other custom than this, and neither do God's other churches." Now, this verse can be quite confusing to people because some translations, including the English Standard Version, translates it this way: "If anyone is inclined to be contentious, we have no such practice, nor do the churches of God." But I want to point out that Paul would not have just written almost an entire chapter of the Bible dedicated to explaining the tradition of veiling, even going as far to say that if a woman refuses to veil, she should cut off all her hair or shave it, just to end it by saying, if anyone is upset about this tradition, we don't even practice it ourselves, and neither do any of God's other churches. What I believe the ESV translation means when it says that we have no such practice is that there was no custom of women unveiling within the gathering of the church, nor do any of God's other churches have the custom of women unveiling. This is what would be most congruent with what Paul had previously written in this chapter. It is very important that we read this entire chapter and don't just dismiss everything that was previously said by misinterpreting this verse to mean what we want it to mean and not what it actually says.